Lane, did I hear you?
Why are you wearing a cowboy
Hey!
hat? Hey.
I went fishing yesterday with one of my good friends.
Oh, actually, I heard about that.
Yeah, I went fishing
I heard
with...
you spent all day with Detective K.
I did. He's my best friend.
Hey, he was telling me that. You know where he was when he was telling me that?
Where?
He was hiding out on a fucking cargo ship with stolen police equipment,
What?
trying to kill us when we got close. Yeah, and he said,
Are
"Oh,
you
don't
sure
worry, man.
it
I'm
was
just with
him?
Bustin." Yeah, I'm fucking sure. I watched him steal Air One.
God. Oh,
Come on, let's go
God.
upstairs.
Oh, God. What happened, man? What happened? Oh, God.
Oh, you brought him this way.
Hey, Lane, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Long time no see.
Yeah, I like your hat. I got one too.
Hey, we gonna start running this place, man.
This is his office.
No, this is Cassidy's office. This ain't mine.
Oh,
This
where's
office
yours?
looks like shit.
Mine's downstairs.
Oh, we're not going back downstairs. This is
No,
where
we're going to fuck. This office sucks.
This office
It's
does
like,
suck.
It's like a closet.
That's what I
Why
thought
does she
when
have
we walked
She has a
in.
med kit on their shelf,
Yeah.
like it's like a.
That's a shitty ass office.
She's always ready. You know, she's always ready.
Yeah. And through here, through the double doors to the left.
All right.
That's where the good office is.
Oh, now this office is cool.
You might want to clean these windows every once in a while.
Nah, it gives it character.
You know what
Gives
I
it
like about this
character.
office is there's no chairs for someone else to sit in. Only
Yeah.
you.
The
Okay.
master.
All right, Chief. Here's the
Oh
deal.
boy.
What's going on, guys?
All right, let me give everybody a brief rundown of my day yesterday, okay? So it was brought to my attention near 6:30 Eastern Standard Time that there had been a bunch of evidence that had gone missing from multiple cases.
Yeah,
in multiple cases.
I'm gonna stop you there. So yes, we were missing plates, and we were missing some spike strips. So I made the head of that investigation, Detective Kebun, because he was really turning around good results. But he said the case was closed. He said that he did. He
I
said
bet
he
it
found
was.
it all.
I'm sure he did. We didn't find it, but we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it was a shooting on Clay Ave where the chief of EMS was executed in her car.
Oh God.
Every piece of forensic was missing out of it. As well as there was 2 other files, one of which being a case regarding an individual named Antonio Cesaro, which was we were able to recover the file, but all the evidence was also removed from that one as well. So we got the file back, but we did not get the evidence back. We could just see what was the evidence, but it wasn't in the locker anymore. Then there was another file that was also deleted, which was the DNA that was collected for Detective K. I'm not calling him that, for Mr. K.
What?
Okay, so those 2 files, and then multiple, and then the file with all the evidence missing out of it from the shooting on Calais. Okay, so
I got a question.
yeah,
What brain dead monkey dumb ass hired that son of a bitch anyways? He tried to kill me.
I mean the one who hired him's in the room, so I mean if he wants to speak up.
Well,
I mean-
okay, no, okay. Hold on a minute here. Okay, hold on a minute. A lot of allegations. It wasn't just me. Okay, this was a combined effort by high command to hire Detective Kebun.
I didn't put my hand in that
You
cookie jar.
weren't around at this point yet. Oh, actually, you were, but you weren't around during the time we did it. It was a majority of high command plus NCOs all got together, took a vote, came back to me, and gave me their verdict. This was
Well,
a
then we
group
should fire all
effort.
of
yeah, PD really worked together on this.
We
So-
really did. A combined
so-
effort.
Yes. So I was able to recover the file with Antonio Cesaro. However, the one with the DNA, I wasn't able to recover or salvage it at all. So all of that shit's gone. All of his DNA, everything regarding it is gone. Now, what we had noticed was that once we found out that all the evidence was missing from these, you can look at the logs if you open the report. Let me find it. If you go to report number 2469 and go down to the evidence locker, you can see that not only is the evidence missing, but if you click on the little 3 dots, you can view the history and see that it was removed by Detective K on April 4th at 10:35 p.m.
Where's the little dots at?
Just click on any piece of evidence in the evidence locker.
Oh. Yep.
So, red-handed.
Oh my God.
And every piece of evidence in all the reports is removed by him. So then we were going to try and suspend him, or try and we're gonna suspend him and Hillinghead and tell them that it was due to a malicious investigation and we just needed 24 hours to address the allegations, and it was gonna be okay in 24 hours. Now the plan was in the 24 hours to go through and audit absolutely every report, because I'm still suspicious. We haven't checked, but all those raids that Detective K had done, all that evidence could have easily been taken by him. So he could have taken all of that for his own empire.
Could someone have stolen his MDT? Listen, he swore on my life on multiple occasions that he would never do this, Lane. He swore on my life. I kept asking him.
You just went fishing with the man.
I kept asking him. I was like, don't you want to swear on your own life? And he insisted that he was going to swear on mine because he appreciated me so much.
Okay. I watched him. I then went up to talk to him about this and suspend him. And when I went up, he was in Air One by himself. And as soon as I tried to talk to him, he flew off. And I chased him in the other helicopter. He flew straight up here, picked someone up, clocked off, got back in the heli, and flew back to the city, went straight to Maze Bank Tower, refueled the heli, and flew straight out to the cargo ship, where I believe you guys were fighting pirates.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's where it was.
What do you mean, you guys?
So,
they were
yesterday,
fighting pirates yesterday.
no, I was not. No, that is not what happened.
Are you in on this?
No. Everybody take a deep breath, okay? I'm not in on this. What happened is yesterday, Detective Kebun insisted that me and him go fishing on my break. You know, I was tired. I have a lot of work, a lot of paperwork. And I said, sure. So me, my cousin Deepin, who also is employed here at the LSPD, went with Detective Kebun. And then the weirdest thing happened. Out of nowhere, Detective Kebun said in his experience, he thinks that it was Somalian pirates. They came in fucking 5 boats, surrounded us, right? Just a complete coincidence. And they were trying to kill us. And I was luckily able to steal one of their boats and drive away while shooting at them. And then officers came and saved us. Just a crazy coincidence. Like Somalian
and it was at the
pirates.
cargo boat.
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't at the cargo boat. It was right off of the beach, right next to the Bondi Boys territory.
Okay. So,
Coincidence, man.
Well, once we were onto all the evidence, I think he knew that we were onto him. And if you would look at his MDT profile, you can see that he pulled 7 or more Glocks, as well as 2 PDARs, a beanbag shotgun, and 2 tasers out of the thing, along with surely unlimited amounts of armor plates, IFAKs, ammo. We have no clue how much of any of that.
Shit.
But this is just the stuff that has serial numbers that we could track.
All right, let's fast forward a second. You said you raided him.
So
did
then,
you find any of that shit?
So we went, and when I chased him, he flew to the boat where he was held out with with a bunch of people. There was a bunch of them there. As soon as he landed, we started getting shot at with an AR, or 2 ARs rather. And then once we started getting shot at with an AR, we were so far off the coast. I said, "Fuck this! Everybody, go back to PD." I'm gonna call Kay, and we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go get all the equipment that we can from his warehouse, which is inside of the cubby, as well as his apartment, which we didn't know where it was, but we did find it, and it was inside the cubby as well, inside the big complex. So
Okay,
we went there.
One question. You do know he's Puerto Rican. Maybe he just didn't understand language-wise when we told him not to take the guns.
Okay, all right, Chief, get your head out of your ass.
He's my best friend.
You're not defending
DC.
him anymore.
I'm not defending him.
I don't care.
He's my best friend. He's
okay, well, he'll shoot at you too.
Oh.
He could have shot at you in the heli. Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. I'm crying. Continue the story, man.
My God. So we got the judge, we got it all signed. We went to the warehouse. We went in. We've been in there, Chief. Remember we went in there with them because it got breached?
Yeah, I remember. He told me. Yeah, he told me I could live with him, maybe.
Yeah, well, there's nowhere to live in there. So we went in to the dojo. And there was 2 rooms. One was like a bathroom, and then one was like an office. And when we went in the office, 2 of the officers found 2 false doors, or they found a false door, and then an identical bookcase that matched the false door. And when they went through it, and they found a bunch of rooms. I don't think they found anything really of substance. We recovered, well, not recovered. We found a brick of meth, a bag of shitty cocaine, a legally owned high power belonging to Mr. K, and then a Desert Eagle, or like a 50 cal pistol, and that was it. That was the only thing we found. So none of the PD gear was recovered, and he also has a warrant for all of the stuff. But I believe there was a big penal code overhaul, so I don't know if we have to revise the charges or if the charges got removed or what. But we're looking at felony obstruction.
Probably grandfathered. I don't think that, unless he does a plea and it goes. Wait, did we get him?
He was being charged for felon. No, we didn't get him. So
then yeah, we
they didn't
change
even. They weren't at the cubby. There was nobody there.
Then we should be able to change it before.
So I thought they were gonna try and hit us on the way out, because obviously once you're inside, it's like impossible to break into that place. But yeah. So I'm not entirely sure what the charges would be. I mean, it was felony obstruction for every case that he had manipulated, which was 3 that I know of, but I think Tarts and Pike found more. And then it'll be all of the I don't know. If you buy a bunch of PD gear and put it in your house and then get fired, it's illegal possession, no?
If you don't give it back.
Yeah, you didn't give it back.
Yeah.
And for every count of that shit, it's like $200,000. Total.
Yeah.
So there's all of that, and then on top of that, there's
is there a maximum?
It doesn't make any sense.
Or does it just keep going?
Is there a what?
Is there a maximum, or does it just keep going?
No, it keeps going. The thing is that I don't understand.
So guys, I just want to make sure we're firing them.
Yeah, he's fucking fired.
Okay,
already.
I just want to make sure.
He shot. Whose team are you on?
I just trying to follow along with the story. That's all.
You're not even answering the question.
What's the question?
Whose team are you on?
I'm on PD's team. You know that, Lane. Been on the team since forever. Us against the world.
Shock.
I am in shock. That was my best friend. That's like if I heard tomorrow that DC went and did this. You know what I mean? Or you went and did this, Lane. I'd be asking the same question. I'd be like, are we sure? Are you positive this, that, and the other? I'd have y'all's backs.
But you can see it. It's right there. You can see it.
Well, I don't read very well. He
was shot at.
I don't read very well. I missed that part of the story.
And it's not like it's surprising.
DC?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was when they got at the cargo boat. They got out and shot at us with ARs.
Oh God!
And I had fucking Pike.
Who's really surprised by it? Yeah. I still can't believe that a team effort came together and said, "Yeah, this is a good idea."
I'm pretty surprised.
Jesus Christ.
So
you might be the only one.
What's the next steps?
Well, now, I mean, we've already raided this place. We need to find him. So that is the next thing. So a manhunt could be in order. That could be one thing. I mean, we're
I
talking
might
about
put some road checkpoints together.
yeah, we're talking about police assault rifles are on the streets and
Yeah,
shooting
I
at
hear
people.
you.
They were shooting at multiple people yesterday after the fact. Well, he stole Air One, and Air One was doing drive-bys on people with an AR, which can only make me assume that they have insane amounts of ammo. That they would be doing that to people. That they would be using it for that.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Shit. How could we have let this happen? Let me rephrase. So many people let this happen. You know what I mean?
We
Where do
also
go from here?
recovered a phone that was like locked. So we're trying to subpoena that. But if we can't get a subpoena for the phone, we just have to give it back.
Jeez.
We find him. That's what's next.
We
gotta
gotta
find
find
him.
him.
Find
We
what?
And
gotta
then
find
capture
him.
him.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If they go to that boat, I will besiege that boat.
I told Conan Clarkson, and let me just say, all this is Conan Clarkson's fault, okay? He was the one, he said, he put his badge on the line. He said, if Detective Kebun does anything bad, you can put it on me. Yes, word for word.
okay, I'll find him.
And I even
so
told
you gonna
Conan,
fire
I
him?
said, Conan, if something happens, it's your fault. And he said, okay. I think we fired Conan.
I mean, if he told you he was putting his badge on the line, yeah, you got to fire him.
Which way did you vote for his hiring, Chief?
What are you talking about?
It was
Which
unanimous.
way?
It was unanimous.
It
It
had to be.
I did
It
not.
had to be.
I just said whatever the PD chooses, I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
you know?
Bustin does this. Chief does this thing where whenever there's a hard decision, he makes other people make it for him, so he can just throw his hands up and say it wasn't him.
Delegation, a true leadership
that's-
role, and a true leader.
That's very political of you. Very politically
It's just what
astute.
leaders do, you know.
My 10 years as chief, I never had this much of a shit show on my plate.
Yeah, you just didn't have to go
this
through
is
this
bad.
much stuff, Lane. You know what I mean? But luckily, you guys got the
did it
best
for a
chief.
year.
You got the best chief in the world. I can get this. Don't worry, guys. I'll get all this handled.
I had the commissioner be fucking corrupt, and I had to call his ass and basically fire him.
It's basically the same thing.
I thought somebody else arrested him for that shit.
You taking
I don't
credit
know
for
who-
something
I don't
else,
think he's
Lane?
ever
I
arrested.
think Lane's
No,
in on it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go to the
Hey, I'm
prison and
sorry.
get this guy's phone back.
Hey, he almost attacked me right there. You saw that?
Yeah, he
His,
did.
his
I
hand
saw
was
that.
twitching.
He was like about to grab you.
Goddamn was, you right.
Hey, how we gonna fix this, DC?
Manhunt. We need to find him and find all that equipment.
Yeah. I also think we arrest Conan Clarkson. He had to
Arrest
be in
him?
on it. Yeah.
I don't know. It sucks that the DNA file is completely wiped clean.
How could Conan do
Unrecoverable.
this? How could he do this?
I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where they're keeping all the gear, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely not a little bit. That's for sure.
Because we got the arrest warrant signed, and then we had the exigent circumstances to go into the place to get anything related. So
So we're gonna be on a manhunt today.
yeah, I think so.
We
we
should
should be.
We should ask the
I
governor.
like checkpoints. That's a good
We
idea.
should ask the governor if we could mandate a no mask policy so anybody can be stopped and have their masks removed.
I mean, at a checkpoint, you have to identify yourself.
Yes.
As long as you have a reason for the checkpoint. So for, checking for warrants or checking for, whatever reason, as long as there is a reason, you can do that at a checkpoint. So I'm down. I think that's what we have to do.
So we need to have a checkpoint in Legion Square. We need to have a checkpoint a city, you know.
Problem is, checkpoint will get ambushed.
Oh, no doubt. It's going to be a fucking war zone today.
I'm not really
no
trying
doubt.
to be at one of the checkpoints.
I'm not either. Listen, we're going to pick some highly educated, but also people we can sacrifice for the greater good. Okay, listen, people just going to have to figure things out. You know what I mean?
It sounds like Lane wanted to do it.
If your life is worth less to me than his life, you're going to be at one of them checkpoints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I think also there's 2 ARs at large, so I don't want officers riding around unracked because they will lose them, and then there will be more ARs.
No, we just have to have high command have an unracked for the day.
Yeah. Me and Pike had one. Like, I have mine. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a manhunt today.
I think we can do it. You know what I mean? I just can't believe this has happened. Truly shocked.
I gotta get the warrant put on the docket, or the actual warrant list.
We're gonna need a judge for that. We're gonna have to.
It's already signed. It's just it was signed, and we didn't post it because I called them and told them I was coming for it. It was a raid warrant, so, or well, it was an arrest warrant with the exigent circumstances to go recover all the gear. So, I'll post it right now.
Still got worms from yesterday's fishing trip. I'm just gonna put them in the corner in Lane's office.
That's fine.
They'll find their way home. Well, shit. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll be out on patrol. Is there anybody else that has warrants from this situation?
No, it was just him. Nobody was nobody came to the cubby when we were there. That's why they must have moved it.
And it couldn't have been, we're for sure he wasn't taken against his will.
No, 100%. He was the only person in the helicopter when he flew away from me and clocked out.
Damn.
I even asked him, I said, detective, you know how to fly? And he just flew away.
Did he? Is there a way the blades were so loud maybe he didn't hear you?
No, I don't even think it was on when I first started talking to him.
Damn it. All right. Well, I'm going to go get some equipment and get ready for war.
Yeah, just going to post this arrest warrant and then...
All right. I'll see you out there, DC.
Yep.
Be safe.